Morning. I'm back. I'm back. Has anyone spoke? Hello. Mate, what are you doing? Shouldn't you be at work? Oh, dear. I should wear my scarf, really. Don't know. Sit here for got about half hour coffee on it. Drink your coffee. Get to work. What's happening today? Don't know. What do you do for work then? What's your OGO zone? What's your name though? You don't have to tell me, of course. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Try and remember it. So when you say hello, I'll try and when you come in, I'll go hello. Hello, whatever your name is. You might go swimming. Oh, it's where you work. Oh yeah, I think I remember you saying. We went from Felixstowe. Oh, mate, went on a ferry, and it was like a disco in on the ferry, and it was down in the. Oh, right, I think I remember you saying, and it was down on the car deck. Oh, I tell you what, everyone was so rough, but it was all right when we set off, and then it was back in when I used to drink, and it's like I don't miss it at all. I don't miss all them hungovers and that. Oh, just I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? You when you drink, you sort of enjoy it, don't you? But I just don't miss being ill. I could never handle it really. Well, you could. I mean, you could handle it, but you couldn't handle. Trouble is, you can't handle the amount you get the taste for, can you? You know, I mean, you go out with all good intention. I'm going to have 2 pints. I mean, I don't never drunk beer really, but yeah, I'm sure you go out and say I'm going to have 2 drinks, no more. And then next thing you know, when you're about 10 drinks in, you're like, oh, you're feeling ill. Oh, and it gets you, doesn't it? People can't, and as people get older, they can't drink, doesn't it? Your coffee. Oh yeah. I used to drink what rather than alcohol. I used to drink tea, loads of tea, always a bit of a teapot. Have I been to Sizewell? Nah. I must have been, mate. The nuclear stuff must have done me brain in because I do these things, isn't it? How can we say we're actually like we're really sensible adults? You're sitting on your phone watching me, and I'm doing these things. You think, God, better years ago when it didn't have the internet. We just went out. Um, I was saying that I think I've seen them, like video of the women in Manchester and places like that going out, going out and sort of. So it's not in the prices. It's just makes me feel ill. I just think, and I didn't even pack up because I thought, well, that's doing my liver no good. Not that at all. It was just I couldn't handle being sick. I was ill yesterday. I'm not ill. I've got this dodgy neck, and I tell you what, I'm like, all I wanted to do yesterday was just sleep. I was just like laying on the sofa, like I didn't hardly touch my phone. I thought, oh, I just felt rough. Just I can't believe a dodgy neck can do that to you. Well, it obviously did. Which was a bloody nuisance, really. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought I must be mad, really, throwing up. But I didn't enjoy it, I suppose. I think you enjoy it. I wonder if you enjoy it or you think you enjoy it, innit? Yeah, it's just. Well, I think for me it was like laying in front of a car being ill, and I thought I was supposed to be at work here, and I'm supposed to be. I'm not even a child. I was an adult, I just thought people say, oh, you shouldn't grow up too quick, but I think I'd rather not drink and do motocross or take up paragliding or something, but not drink. I think that's far more or travel. Buy myself a motorhome and travel rather than drink. That's far more life experiences than drinking, getting pissed, isn't it? Um, I know I suppose I could because I don't drink or smoke, so I could, you know. It's funny how we do things. Well, I don't drink and smoke, and we justify. I don't. You shouldn't have to justify to anyone innit, if you want to drink. Although I wonder if it's quite embarrassing because people go and have one, because if they're drinking, they don't want to drink alone. And I just think, why not drink alone? It's just not embarrassing. It's not embarrassing to me. Hang on, I've got to turn what. That's it. Who's that? Magin, hello. Is that your name, Magin? Um, Steve, I like your name, Steve England, because I think his name's Steve, so I can go, all right, Steve. Morning, yeah, morning to you. I'm all right, bit Monday, isn't it? Hello, Alfie, is that Alfie? Morning. Um, yeah, Monday. Who hates Mondays? Oh, I hate Monday, I've got to go to work. You don't have to go to work, you do know that. There's no law saying you have to go to work, but when you want to pay. Yeah, but that really annoys me. That's like, go on, have one, isn't it? What's that? You was on the fruit machine, was you? How much you do on that? Are you one of them like you've done like 30 quid? You go, no, I've only done 4 quid. And you always tell us your wins, isn't it? You'll change it. Oh, I've just won 50 quid. Yeah, but Dad, you spent like 500 quid. Yeah, no, but I've won 50 quid. It's not annoying. It's just, it feels to me, do you know, it's an embarrassing thing, isn't it? Imagine how many people will tell people how many cakes you'd eat. You come in and you're hungry and you just have like get the sugar and you're eating the sugar or something like that, or you've had a whole thing of jam, with a spoon or biscuit. I look at Biscoff out there, I had a whole jar of it. Hit a whole jar of Biscoff, put it in the microwave, and I just ate a lot. It's embarrassing. Isn't it? These are like sort of people think, oh, you do that. Or like smoking. How many people say how much they smoke, Or if you do a bit of gear, you ain't going to tell people, are you? It's embarrassing. It's funny how we do these things, and it's embarrassing, isn't it? It's weird, isn't it? I think the drinking thing though is like it's mad, isn't it? We're supposed to be humans and adults and promote good things, but yet we invent drink. Like imagine Diageo, they must think, I love it. See all these people getting drunk on a Saturday night. They must think, all this money. How much money must be spent on it? And I wonder how much money is spent on it. I wonder how much money is spent on, you simply just fell over because you're drunk and cut your head, you go to hospital, long term things, isn't it? Yeah, but it's funny if you say pushed in the media, but then you've got to rise above that, ain't you? I was looking at my granddaughter and I thought, I really hope she's got the ability to, no, I don't want Canada Goose, and no, I don't want this, I don't want that. What, drinking? Well, no, we've all done it. We've all had a drink, haven't we? And there is this. It's really weird. Do you think we'd all say we don't need that? Norway, they're like drink is mega money, mega, but they don't need it. They said I was talking to the rep who was on a cruise going up the fjord. She's been up there a couple of times, loved it. And I said, why is it so dear? Like in Oslo, a pint of beer was like 15 quid or something. I was like, what? Oh, falling over. Not old people fall over, do they? I fallen over before. I fell over running the other week. Flipping hell, I've done my hands. They only just stopped hurting now. It's embarrassing, isn't it? You think, oh God, and I fell over again. I thought, God, they won't be going out at me. So they think, look at this old git. He can't stand up on his feet. His pins are knackered, aren't they? No, so you do it when you're drunk, I know, isn't it? So you got to try and ignore stuff, in you. People around you, the media, social media, it's just poisoning people's minds, isn't it? It's just poisoning our minds with all this stuff and all this pointless stuff, really. But I don't know. It will never change, will it? I can justify spending 100 quid. Well, you piss it out and all, don't you? You stand there, when you're having a wee, you must think. I used to think, I wonder how much is that? I wonder how much that's cost. Uh, it does sort of make you feel good. That's the problem, though, isn't it? We like the feeling of it, I suppose, don't we? We like the feeling of it. Just spent a few quid. What you do, you go to the toilet and you look down the pan. You think you really could put 50 quid in there, couldn't you? Put 50 quid in, flush your 50 quid away. But then we don't say that with sugar, do we? You got you. I think you have to lead the perfect life, but make some mistakes along the route. I think you have to have like the perfect diet, but eat too many cakes infrequently. That's what I know. You need to do the bad stuff infrequently. Then it's fine, isn't it? Because I think you have to have bad stuff. Like you have to open a pack of biscuits and eat a whole pack of biscuits, don't you? Afterwards, you have to I wished I hadn't done that. And as long as you don't do it a lot, you do it, a couple of times a week, sort of thing, or you have a drink and you don't have it all the time, it's fine, isn't it? You know, but it's when you do it too much, isn't it? It's good to feel guilty about doing it, or you wish you hadn't done it. That's the thing. You sort of wish you hadn't done it, but yeah, we're humans, aren't we? You're allowed to do things wrong. There's nothing wrong with doing things wrong, is there? That's how you learn by your mistake. Well, it's not a mistake, is it? Because again, that's sort of demonising alcohol or demonising sugar or fat or gambling. It's not to be demonised. It's just I think you're successful if you don't do it too much. You go to bed at a reasonable time. You exercise, not as much as I have been, but maybe you exercise 3 times a week. So you still got 4 more days you don't exercise. But I like the exercise. I'm missing it. I had last week off. Now with this neck, I'm like, I might go swimming tomorrow morning, maybe 15 minutes or something, just to get me back into it. And I want to start running. My plan was to run yesterday, but I couldn't have run yesterday. Saturday, I was like, they all laugh at me at work, which is good. They should laugh at you. If one of your work colleagues is injured, you should laugh at them because you want to laugh at them. So you got to allow them. Because I went to get something, they'd all be laughing, wouldn't they? They said, "We're going to get you tickets to Wimbledon." But that's banter. That's what I call proper banter. That is, it's not dangerous. It's just I've hurt my neck and you can't turn, sort of thing. But it's getting old, isn't it? I've done a little video. I'm going to put it out later. I've started doing it again. It's called my Content is Content series. Tontits. Good morning. Welcome to the Content of the Content. Towels from the sink, and I just talk. And today I talked about falling apart. I said, man flu, just go with me, man flu. Now I've got a bad neck. Am I at that age where everything's falling apart now? My life is over. My life of normality is gone, and now it's just, wishing I was young again. I said, all you youngsters, you just don't realise how lucky you are. Everything works, nothing hurts. And all you want to be is rich, and so you can buy all this shite. All we want to be is like no ailments. I don't want to go to the doctors. I don't want any pills. I want nothing. I want no medication, nothing. But we take it for granted, don't it? We take, when you got money, you take it for granted, don't you? When you're poor, I'm trying to turn this bloody thing off. That's it. Keeps following around. It's quite good, but it's a bit disconcerting because it keeps moving. I quite like it. I do like it, my gimbal. Rain again, more rain. So where's everyone? A few from England. There's only 2 people watching now. Maybe does this mean a lot of people they've actually gone to work? Do you think? I love all the trolls. I ignored a few Saturday. That was quite good. It seems now it's set up with all these if you say certain words, it won't allow it, which is good. I'm pleased about that. I know it's automatically done. I don't know. We're still there. Where you're skiving. Where I'm going to say, what should you be doing now? What should you be doing? You're bound to be doing something you ain't. Skin looks so good. I hope so. It's holding everything in. If my skin's rubbish, everything's falling out, mate. It's holding it all in, isn't it? Oh, imagine no skin. What? Green juices. Done. I drink coffee. Mate, what's green? Well, you mean that like they mix it up and it's got looks like grass and cat sick and just stuff in it, and they drink it. I suppose the only way I could drink that is chuck about 5 tons of sugar in it, stir it up, and tip it away, and then make myself a nice coffee. Oh, so it looks healthy. It is. No, I know. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude or whatever. Fellow Yorkshire man, I'm in London. Fellow Yorkshire, shut up. I'm not as tight as you. You're much tighter than me. I'm waiting for my DBS. Ah, right. DBS. What are you going to do then? Are you DBS? That's like a. What you got? One of them. I can't think what you call it. One of them checks, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. I used to have one for photography. The reason I was a little bit like that was because you get a lot of trolls on here. We're learning to ignore them, but they do come along, don't they? And they say derogatory stuff and rude stuff, which is, I just think, yeah, God, life's pretty hard as it is, let alone dealing with knobs around you, isn't it? Have I got a tattoo? No, never wanted one. I can't see the point in them, but if you've got them, great. If you wanted them and you got them, absolutely fantastic. You know why? Because that's what you wanted. I don't want any. I can't see any point. Ah, right, okay. Ah, yeah, I can't think what you call that. I know what a DBS, but I can't. It was some name, wasn't it? It was some. Oh, I can't. I can't think. I used to have one for photography because you take pictures of like football uh, tournaments and things like that. Obviously, there's kids there, so you had to. And it's sad, you know. I mean, I know I'm all right, but we don't know what people are like now, do we? That's just the trouble. It's like on here, isn't it? You know, someone come in. I just don't see the point of being rude to me. Why would you be rude? What are we getting out of that? I was saying to my friend, you know, they get you banned and this sort of stuff. They say certain words, and you just think, wow, you know, imagine that exciting you. Imagine that being your whole excitement. You've got someone banned. I was watching this bloke and I've got him banned on TikTok. That's what happens. They ban you. They report you and you get banned, and you think, wow. But if that's making them happy, do you know what? Good. Means I've got a couple of those off TikTok, doesn't it? I'll go live again tonight about 8, 9 o'clock or something. I think with TikTok, if you're earning the money, probably YouTube, if you're a big revenue earner for the channel, um, you definitely will be more protected. But you know, in the Bible, hang on a minute, let me turn around because I can't. In the Bible, the do not tackle your skin derived from small groups of believers starting to cut themselves. Oh, that sounds a bit too. That's too much of a thing, me mate. Just I ain't got them. I don't really care where it comes. I'm a bit of a heathen. I'm a bit of a like. Um, People ask me like, "What's your opinion on that?" I'm like, "Don't worry about my opinion. My opinion's absolutely valueless in your life. My thoughts. I mean, I'm a saver. I say, make sure you save money. Do exercises. I love exercise. I think the benefits of exercise are like immense. You can't. You got one body. Oh, I don't think they look horrible. I think. Do you know what? I've seen some, and they look like amazing. You think, wow, that's very artistic, isn't it? But I think exercise is really good. It makes me happier because it means I'm going to live a bit longer. Most other things I can't really see. I mean, I don't particularly eat particularly well, I suppose, and I know I should have more vegetables. I should go to bed earlier. I shouldn't be on my phone as much. But you know what? What am I doing now? I mean, I'll be sitting here doom scrolling, wouldn't I? And I'd rather do a live. I like doing lives. Yeah, but that's up to them, isn't it? You know, you always have. I've always been like boring. I've always had a long term. I know I talk about money, but and like I think I want something, I need to save up for it because I don't want the gratification of getting the thing instantly. Because if I get it instantly, it's no good. Well, some ones you need to take that word out of it, mate. When you say eating arse, I'm not sure what you mean. Why would you want to eat an arse? Good old fashioned, but well, you're what your mum and dad. I think you're a reflection of your mum and dad, or your kids are a reflection of you. Um, and my kids have never given me a moment hassle really. You know, I had arguments and that, of course you had, but they've never like. I've got other mates and I've lent their son 500 quid, a grand, 300 quid. Had to go and not so much bail, maybe some of them bail, but they've had to do stuff like that, and you think, wow, it's just like you know I don't know. I know it's being boring. There's always going to be people with more money than you. They got a better car than you. I don't know. They're going to run faster than you, but I can't chase that. That's what. Do you know what? That's the secret. Is not chasing anything, isn't it? Well, I do. I bought a Ribble. I bought a Ribble push bike. I go in Blue Water and it's a drill. My girlfriend would go looking Radley or Gucci or whatever, all that sort of stuff. Typical Primark's my favourite shop. Anyway, and I wanted a Ribble, and I've seen one in there, and I thought, oh yeah, I love them. Never had a carbon bike. I thought fancy one. Basically, the shit. Don't spend all that money because you get it and it's just pointless. Anyway, one and I saved up. And on my TikToks, I said, "Oh, I'm saving up for this. I'm saving up for buying." People are like, what are you saving up for? Just buy it." And I went, "No, I don't want to. I don't want to do it. I want to save up for it. It's the gratification, isn't it?" Oh, chat hidden. I think it's the gratification I save up for. The very thing I want, if I get it instantly, i.e., like I use my credit card or something, it feels to me that it feels to me I'm sort of having the pleasure, but then I've got the worst bit. The saving up for it is the worst. The paying for it's the worst bit, isn't it? Where if I save up for it and buy it, I feel like a sense of achievement. Maybe not a good achievement, not anything like major, but that's my achievement, isn't it? I suppose. But I'm not saying I sell cars and people have them on finance and that sort of stuff and PCP. That's not the right or wrong way to buy anything, is there? It isn't. Because I say these things, you shouldn't live your life with what I'm saying. You should live your life with the things you want to do, isn't it? Because it's your life. It's not. I'm not you, and you're not me. So we should all. Well, I think everybody should stick their nose out of other people's business. I find it quite funny, people. Like, I mean, I vote Tory, and people are like, "Oh, you can't vote Tory. Oh, you wouldn't." And it's like, "Whoa, hang on a minute. You asked me the question, then you're disagreeing with me." And I'm like, "But I don't even want to. I don't think I've ever come on here and said, 'What way do you vote?' I'm like, I don't care what way you vote. It's not. It's none of my business." But you tell people, or like I say, I suppose I do preach a little bit about savings and exercise because I think they're massive, isn't it? And I wished I cleaned my teeth like when I was young, 25 times a day, but I didn't listen to my mum and dad. Do I wish to listen now? Yes, my teeth would have all be, well, hopefully my teeth would all be in there. Is that a stupid thing to talk about? Probably. Does that make me odd? Hopefully. But that makes me me. You're you. And everyone should do what they want to do, innit? So I don't, and worrying about other people feels like you're sort of, I don't know, you're worrying about someone else's opinion of you. And I think, what's that all about? Well, just remember to guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines. I thought I was. I don't, I'm sort of used to black coffee, but you can't beat it with like milk and sugar, can you? But although I don't have sugar in my tea or my coffee. I haven't had it for years, really. And what else? I don't. I probably eat too much of the wrong stuff. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, messages. Sorry, I didn't see this one. Yeah, I think it's an old thing, isn't it, Steve? About the saving up. But it's funny, when you're old, as you get older, you actually realise the things that were important. But when you're young, you don't see none of that, do you? When you're young, I tell you, it's who you hang around with, isn't it? If you've got kids, best thing for kids is to encourage them to hang around you know, make them see that the exciting ones are not exciting. They sort of add no value in it. But you can't see that when you're young. It's good. It's a good job young people can't be sensible. Oh, hang on. What's that, Bob? Bob? I can't read your name. Is it Bob Bell? Hello. Morning. Yeah, it's funny when you're young, these youngsters say, "What would you advise yourself?" But you must know all the good things to do. It seems boring, isn't it? It seems boring, doesn't it? That's the problem, isn't it? And there's always someone who's got better results than you, or can run a bit quicker than you, or is a bit healthier, or a bit, or you think a bit better looking than you, or whatever, innit? And you can't chase it, innit? You just got to stop. Actually, stop. I want to be content. Actually, being content is the best, isn't it? You get your first car and you're content with it, and you drive it for like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, and you're 17, you've got a car, all your mates are getting BMs on PCPs and all this sort of stuff, and you're just sitting there quietly in it, and they don't want to go. No, I ain't going your. That's a good thing. Your mates have got good cars. You know what? They ain't gonna want to go in your car. They're gonna go. No, I ain't gonna go in yours. They've got to go in theirs. And what you got to do is you go in their car, and you're secretly scribbling your money away. You're saving your money. Let them be the look at me, the badges and all this. So I'll see you. Yeah, all right, Steve. See you later, mate. See you later. Have a good day. Hope your check thing comes through, well, soon, I suppose. But yeah, I think you definitely want to be one of them mates. Be content, innit? Content with, I don't know, just content, innit? Content is, actually being content is luxury, isn't it, actually? But You don't see it, do you? Because it's that excitement we want. We believe in it. The grass is always greener. There's always the grass is always greener. Um, sorry, always seems greener, doesn't it? You know, pardon me. But I wonder when you get. I wonder when you get there, you realise actually the grass was better this side. Like get a cow. Well, I don't know where that comes from, innit? Is it cows? They've always got to try and get into the next field, and they sort of thing. And grass is not always necessarily greener, isn't it? You think it is, though, don't you? And I suppose people will always try and make you believe, especially with companies, isn't it? Marketing is the best, isn't it? Marketing is the best ever, isn't it? Because it makes us believe. We get sucked into these sort of marketing things, don't we? When you see a McDonald's have it, you think, oh, look at that burger. That's good. And when you go there, it's nothing like the picture, is it? The picture, you should say, can I have one of these, please? And when it comes out opening it, say, no, it's not the same, mate. I want one of these. Can you make me one that's the same as that picture there, please? And it's all the burgers all positioned right, the sauce is in the middle and all this sort of stuff. It's never like that, is it? Never like that. Well, I don't think it is. If it was a letdown, then it marketing feels like it's letting me down. You know, it's that lifestyle, isn't it? If I buy this sort of, Badger car, I'm going to get this lifestyle, whatever. Mr. Bell, Mr. Bell, what's your name then? Can't be Mr. Bell. Well, it could be Mr. Bell, but what's your first name? Hello. You said hi. That's the second time. Hi. They're bad phones. If you're going to get a hi phone, don't get a hi phone. Can't see your message, mate. Oh, actually, I can. I eat poop. You're obviously very young. You're very young. I suggest you leave the live because you're not in any value, are you? But there you go. My dad. Well, I'm a dad, so I am a dad. Yes, that's correct. No, you're not 35. Rubbish. Well, so you're 35 and you're going to type in a live. You don't know. I eat poop. Nah, that's not 35, mate. Impossible. You all right? Yeah, I'm all right. Thank you. I suggest you think of making better content. Nah, don't want to make better content. I'll do what I do. I'll just sit here and just chat. What do you want me to do? What content? What do you want to talk about? I can talk about cars to the car. I'll sell cars. Been around cars all my life. I'll talk about motocross, flying, NutriCheck, calorie control, running, exercising, then get off YouTube. No, I'm not getting off YouTube. You need to either report me or what you're watching me and you're telling me what to make. Why don't you just you got the easiest thing, you scroll past, didn't it? You go like, scroll past. It's got to be easier than telling me. And if anything, what you're doing is you're actually, by commenting, you're actually helping my life, which is mad. Nobody watches me, but you're watching me and you're commenting. It's like, actually, no, mate, tell you what, I'm not going to comment on you now. I'm going to ignore you. This is the last thing I'm going to say. I'm going to remember you, right? I will ignore you from now on. I am not going to comment no more, and I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to put you on a timeout. I'm going to let you keep going. Anyway, what's that? GT Gaming. What's that? What do you do then? What's GT? Oh, is that Gran Turismo? Is it Gran Turismo? I'm not a gamer. You know. Not you, him, eh? Don't know. Just everybody. If you right, I always say to everybody when you're scrolling through all these, I'm a footy fan. No. I'm a good guy. No, I don't want to be a good guy. I want to be Gary Cambridge. You shouldn't have the same values as me. I think I'm reasonably polite. I think if someone's rude to me, they generally don't want to take it back. But I can't be bothered. I just rather. There's 2 messages held for review. They're probably some rude words. Hang on a minute. What's he say here? You can't even see your words, mate. Mate, I'm sure that's you, right? Tell us about myself. 62. I lost my dad in 23, lost my mum in 2020. Sell cars, done it all my life. My dad started the business in 1959. Um, we're trustworthy. I'm trustworthy. I don't claim to be the best streamer. I don't claim to be. I don't claim to be the best streamer. But see, hang on, look, stop the live a minute. That is exactly what you deal with on YouTube. Doesn't know me at all and throws accusations around like that. The problem is people throw accusations, mud sticks, and I just think foolish, mate, foolish. You haven't even got the ability to go hello. You have the inability to have hello, say hello, and you're definitely a reflection of your parents. I would say put some of your comments. Just go and show your mum and dad what you put to someone you don't know on there. Thought, of course, I'm going to ignore you. I am ignoring you, but I won't ignore you completely because sometimes I've got to talk to you, haven't I? What cars do you sell? They're all ex-Motability cars. Your mum would laugh. Well, don't have any kids if I was you. Well, you may not have the ability to have any kids, but there you go. Anyway, well, I mean, what I'll do in the end, I'll say to the room, what do you want to do with that person? I'll leave it up to them, mate. If they tell me to block you, then I'll block you. If they tell me to put you on a timer, I'll do that. I'm not in control. It's democracy in here. I can't have the vote. They've got to have the vote, isn't it? Mate, I'm not having the vote. The room will have the vote. Six people. Six people. What do you want to do with serious queries? It's up to you. You tell me. Mate, I'm not in control. The room will decide. If they say nothing, we don't do anything. If they come up with something, I think you should do you not agree it's a democracy? So if you ask for the majority of people say something, well, we'll wait and see. I'm asking the room what they want me to do with you. Do they want me to block you or whatever? Don't worry about it, mate. Then said, you said you're not watching me. No one watching. The room's bored. Don't worry about it, mate. Apex of my life. I don't know really. 62. Well, I've only got 20 years to take me to 82. 82. Take me to 82, isn't it? So I've got 18 years to get me to 80. I've got Tom. I've got, if I live 28 years, that'll take me to 90. So yeah, I've got, I don't know, 20, 30 years maximum, haven't I really? There's I'm all right actually. Got a bit of a dodgy neck, but that's a nothing. Got over man flu. I want to start my running and swimming and that again this week because I missed it. I didn't do it last week. Done a 10-mile race with my son the week before, and that was it. And I've had a cold, and I just thought, do you know what I'm going to? What do you do for live? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not sure what do you do for live? Oh, living. I sell cars. Don't argue. Don't know. The last thing I want is people in the room arguing amongst themselves. The room's a democracy. The room should decide what we do with people, isn't it? Someone comes in who's rude, the room decides it, not me. Not me, is it? I'm not going to decide. The room decides. Because I'll tell you what, look, the room, you lot are watching, so it's your viewing pleasure, isn't it? It doesn't matter to me. It's just comments on the screen, isn't it? And look, you have to remember in life, some people are nice, some people are horrible, isn't it? Some people are immature, some people are mature. Girls, it's never girls. You never get a girl who trolls you, ever. Women will never troll. The problem is I don't know. It's your reflection of your parents, isn't it? The parents bring you up. You learned everything. You learned your hate. You learn your distrust of all sorts of people. You do. It's men. It's usually young males, and they've got nothing to do. And they think. I mean, I think. I'm not sure that's a benefit. That's the thing. This is the thing. What you got to do? You got to do stuff that benefits you, innit? Well, Tom, when you meet them in real life, they go a bit lammy, don't they? They're a bit lammy. But Tom, what we got to do, we got to be, we can be gleeful that we have the ability to have a conversation. Imagine going up to someone you don't even know. Imagine walking to McDonald's and saying some troll stuff. You just wouldn't do it, would you? Or a policeman's there, you wouldn't say it to him, would you? But that's you're like the people you hang around with. Your reflection, your actions are a reflection of what you're like. That's it. It's a fact. Imagine sending someone a letter. I'm doing good, thanks. Imagine sending someone a letter, right, and putting some horrible stuff in it and saying, oh, I didn't mean it. So hang on. So you've written a letter out and you've posted to someone, but I didn't mean it. So what? The pen, I didn't mean to write these words. Same as in here. Imagine, right, you literally type, you put letters, there's 26 letters in the alphabet, I think. Maybe you correct me. Imagine making them into words, right, and leave a little gap. So there's all these words, right, and then you send it. Imagine doing that. It's just, I'm like, I'm not sure. You get one chance in life to make an impression, the first impression. Your first impression is, that's what people will think you're like, surely. You know, it's not, you're allowed to comment whatever you want. We'll sort of rise above them. I feel sad. Imagine, imagine how much stuff's going on in the world, you know, a lot in Ukraine and Gaza and places like that. And you just think, wow, you know, and you see these horrible things, you know, going on around the world. And you think, shouldn't we try and get along with everyone? I don't know. I just think, you know, I need people that hate me, like the trolls. They come in, they don't like you. They make statements, it's boring and you're this and you're that. Look at your nose and I won't want to share a packet with you. And you think, wow, it's just odd. All that anger. I don't get the anger. The anger feels odd to me. I don't get the anger, but, you know, they're angry, innit? They want to be angry at something, innit? It's just, you know. Hang on, what's he saying? What's it? Dude, stop. You're so right. It's hurting my feelings. Why would I want to hurt your feelings? No, I don't drink. Jude, you got me figured out. Only you know, mate. I don't need to, why are you worried? Why are you worried? Don't worry about me, mate. It's not, I told you eventually I'm going to have loads of moderators and I'll do it on TikTok. Well, on TikTok, I've got a load of moderators. We've got all their phone numbers. And what I do, they do screenshots because I can't remember people's names. You know, I can't remember your name like in 2 weeks' time. And if there's, say, 5 or 6 or 10 of us know a person's name, remember that name, we just keep an eye on them, innit? We keep an eye on them. What we do is eventually, once they've got not troll-like anymore and they like being in the room and they come in regular, all right, Gary, how's your day going? That's the day I go, see you later, mate, I'm gone. You know, I'm not going to be like, why would I watch you now? What's the point? Mate, whatever you want to do, you're going to do whatever you want to do. Look, mate, I don't know whether you're lonely, maybe your girlfriend's dumped you. I've got no idea. I don't need to know any bad stuff about you. Only you know if you're angry or like this makes you happy. I'd say what would make me happy is getting another job or my car not going wrong today. But is this boring? Probably. I don't know. It's not, whatever you want to do, mate. Look, mate, I'm baked and laughing back you. Laugh at me then. If it's going to make your day better, great. You'll probably go away thinking, this bloke, he's doing lives and I've upset him or whatever. It's like, wow, imagine that. You haven't upset me. But that's what they want to do. They just want to, you know, like, look, that's what he wants to do. Or they. He says he's a woman, but whatever, you know. Just look, you just go yes and no in it. You can't, I mean, could you start blocking them? What I should do is you sort of block. You should have no patience and block. But I just think, why? I'm not like that. I give everyone a chance, innit? Everyone's allowed, and then people say sorry. I'm going, no, never say sorry. We stop at that point and you move on, innit? You move on. That's got to be easier. And then you don't need to say sorry. You know, look, if I stood in front of you, I'm going, fucking, I can do that. Even online, I might get a bit, oh, you're ugly or whatever. I might do that. And you think, but if you really think about it, I don't know, people are not like the way they act, I don't think, you know. But it's an act, isn't it? But that's the act they want to do. Everybody, you do everything that benefits you. If you're hungry, you're going to get some food. If you want to be horrible or something, you think if that's going to benefit your day, that's what you do, things that benefit your day. And that is a fact. You go to work because it benefits your day. You go to school because it's going to benefit your education. I go to the doctor, it's going to benefit me getting well. I go running because it's going to benefit me. I do everything to benefit my day. And if someone trolls me, they genuinely think that's going to benefit their day. This is reverse psychology. What? So you're going to do something that doesn't benefit your day? That don't even make no sense. That is just impossible. That is an impossible thing. I cannot believe that. How the heck can that be a thing? How the heck can that be a thing? Hello, Mr. Guy, what's this? GTA, I don't know. I'm not a gamer, so many stumps reviews. But don't even try and figure them out. Don't figure people out. Anyway, I'm going to go. It's 10 to 9, so I've got to go and work. Have a great day. And whoever that was doing it, I don't know what his name was. You know, mate, whatever. You do what you want to do. If you want to come in again and do that, just do it. Seems a bit odd. If you genuinely think it's going to benefit you, do you know what? Great. When you put a comment, if you think it benefits you, carry on. Start playing games. Nah, I'm useless, mate. I'd always get shot in about a minute. So, nah, I'll just do it live. Chat away like a bug. What? Regret what? What, not playing games? I mean, anyway, have a good day. Look, have a great day. And if you want to troll someone online, do them. If it's gonna make your day better, remember all benefit. If it's a benefit, great. If it's not a benefit, learning stuff is a benefit. Trolling someone, if you genuinely think that's going to benefit you, do you know what? Give up. Give up with you. See you later, guys.